Ryan Warner from Colorado Public Radio. It's nice to have you here in the studio.
Oh, it's nice to be here. Yeah, in a visual medium like this.
Very good. So let's talk about our relationship. Every month we get together on the radio and we talk about stuff.
We do. We talk about weather and climate, how those are different and how they interplay. And you're so good about this because you are something of a pioneer in TV meteorology talking about climate change. We can't assume that's true of every TV meteorologist. And so we're very interested in picking your brain each month.
Well, I think that as television meteorologists, or any broadcast meteorologist, radio as well, we have a unique opportunity because our viewers and listeners invite us into their homes.
Yeah.
And they are interested in learning about things. And what meteorologists that do TV forecasts are especially good at is explaining something complicated, the weather, in 2 minutes, in common language. So it behooves us to try and do the same with climate change because it's such an important issue.
You have done this very well with one visual in particular. And I think you liken climate change and the carbon in the atmosphere from human sources to a duvet or like a down comforter.
Right.
And that as we add more carbon into the atmosphere, it's like adding feathers in a down comforter. It is blanketing and warming us.
Yeah.
That visual will never leave my mind, and it's exactly what you're talking about, Mike.
And first of all, I appreciate that. And the fact is that those feathers stay there for a long time, too. We've talked about that the carbon dioxide emitted from the first Model T car over 100 years ago is still in the atmosphere, trapping heat and causing the planet to warm. And so this is a long-term problem.
Channel 7 has made investments in covering climate change. So has Colorado Public Radio. We have a team that is dedicated to climate and to energy and to environment. And the fact is, this is fundamentally a weather story, but it's a human story, it's a political story, it's a financial story. The tentacles really go everywhere, I think.
When people are surveyed, they say, list the top things you're worried about. Well, the economy, national security, prices, my family's future. And then they say, well, climate change is way down at the bottom. No, climate change is affecting every single one of those.
Above
so if
the
you're
list.
concerned about any of those things, you're concerned about climate change.
Well, I look forward to our discussions because they help me understand what's coming up immediately, in the middle term, and then those longer term trends that we're facing in the West. You know, it's not as if the West hasn't had drought and heat and fires in its past, but things are exacerbated in the face of climate change. That's what you have helped me understand.
And when people say, well, the climate has always changed, we say exactly. And that's why we understand what is happening right now, because we understand why climate changes. And the one thing that is changing quickly is the chemistry of the atmosphere. What took 3 million centuries to be deposited in the ground, the oil, the coal, the natural gas, we are releasing in less than 3.
Oh, that's remarkable. I think of a visit that I took to the Ice Core Laboratory in Lakewood at the Federal Center. If you go into the ice, you can measure in the trapped bubbles how much carbon was in the atmosphere at any given time. And it is a demonstration of how much more carbon there is in the atmosphere today than 100, 1,000, 10,000 years ago.
Yep. It's 850,000 years, and there's some research that shows we're into the millions of years now that we've not had this high of carbon dioxide. So it's a real problem.
Thanks for helping us understand it. I look forward to our next discussion, Mike
All right.
Nelson.
We'll see you next month. Thank
right.
you so much, Ryan.